Welcome and thank you so much for joining us here on the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Deb Gillard, your host of the program, and today is Friday, May 25th. We're coming up on Memorial Weekend, and we hope you have a nice one planned. We are very glad you're with us, whether it be on Charter Channel 8, cable TV in the Owatonna area, or if you have found us out on our many avenues that you can get to us on the internet. Of course, you can just Google us, or we do have a Facebook page, and you can like us when you're there, and then you'll get notifications when we have our new programs uploaded. Take note of our cell phone numbers and email address on the screen throughout the course of the program. We are happy to hear from you for guests and show topics and information about events that are coming up in the community. Of course, we come to you through the help of our Owatonna Today Show supporters, very generous, and we hope that you tell them thank you to those businesses and individuals and organizations when you're out in the community, and certainly patronize the businesses. Our premier supporters are the City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, Mayo Clinic Health System Owatonna, Owatonna Public Utilities, and Safe and Drug Free Coalition of Steele County. Primary supporters include Steele County Historical Society, Owatonna Care Center, Little Theater of Owatonna, and Amy Swain Hearing Centers. And our interlude supporters are TPS Insurance, Summit Mortgage, Snap Fitness, Profinium Financial, Pizza Ranch of Owatonna, Owatonna Business Incubator, Napa Auto Parts, Clanter and Son Landscaping and Concrete, Horizon Eye Care Professionals, Fairview Animal Medical Center, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Carlson Brandstad and Company, CPAs, Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House, and Clare Bridge of Owatonna, Glenn Mager and Tim Thomas of the Brick Mager Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home, A+ Soenvac, and Abraham Consulting Technologies. And if you or someone that you know is interested in becoming a supporter of the show, please get a hold of Leanne, 390-5751. She'll be happy to get you a supporter packet. And if you are ever interested in making a contribution to the program, you can do that as well by sending it to Owatonna Today at 1130 North Elm here in Owatonna. Great show with great information coming up for you. It's all about summertime and kicking it off here for the show today, and that's very appropriate on this beginning of Memorial Weekend. We're going to be coming back from our first break with information about aquatics in the area, summer aquatics, and that very much includes our River Springs Water Park and Lake Holmeyer and so on, and so we'll be touching on that. After that, later on in the program, we're talking Smokin in Steele. So let's take this break for our supporters, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jody Voisin with the staff at Fairview Animal Medical Center, your other family doctor. Fairview Animal Medical Center is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Recreational fires are allowed within the Owatonna city limits. They must be contained within a fire pit or a device designed for such use, and can be 3 feet in diameter and no more than 3 feet high. They must be 25 feet from a building or combustibles. Only untreated or unpainted woods must be used. Fires must be attended by a person at all times that are capable of extinguishing the fire. This has been a safety tip from the Owatonna Fire Department.
Hi, we're Mark and Becky Stevens of the Owatonna Pizza Ranch.
And we support the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back, and thanks again for joining us here on this Friday, May 25th. And we have in studio for our City of Owatonna update, City Administrator Kris Busse. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Welcome back. It's always nice to have you. And you have brought along today
Yes.
Eric Anderson. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I was waiting for you to say no. It was either me or you
yes,
or him.
well,
could have said his name, but in any case, welcome, Eric. How are you?
Doing well.
Your role at the city is what?
Recreation Supervisor.
Okay, and that encompasses, that's a lot of hats, I'm thinking.
A lot of hats, yeah. Oversee the water park, tennis and fitness center, aquatics programs,
Okay.
Various things like that. So.
Okay, whatever they want you to do.
That's right.
In whatever way, shape, or form. Yes, and we've seen you on some of our supporter messages too, talking about the fitness center. But today, of course, we want to talk about summer aquatics. We are firmly into the season, and we probably felt like we were back in March, actually, for some of the weather that we're having. But the water park is up and running, and we have some, not quite yet?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk about our donor recognition program.
Yes.
We usually kick off the water park right after the school closes for the summer. So that's
Sorry
when it's
about that.
open
I
to
was
the
thinking
public.
it was going, but that's because we've had all this
I know it.
I'm throwing me for a loop.
But this Thursday, June 7th at 5:30, we're going to have our donor recognition program.
Okay.
And it's an opportunity to thank all the many donors in the community for providing this beautiful water park for our community.
There was a lot that went into this. A lot of years of
absolutely.
planning, a lot of hard work and effort by individuals and businesses, and we certainly want to take this opportunity to acknowledge them.
Oh, exactly. And pulled together was, the driving force behind the water park. And Monty Mitchell, Peng Olson, Matt Kottke were the leaders of that program, and they and others put in many, many hours and a lot of time and effort to, I think it's spanned maybe 5 or 6 years.
It was a lot of research even done. Can we
Yes.
support this? What should it look like? What should we have? What we, those types of
Exactly.
things as it went forward. And there was a very active group of people.
Yes, and so due to their time and dedication and commitment, we have this great, beautiful asset in our community. So we have our donor wall completed,
Okay.
and we will be dedicating it on that Thursday evening, along with our partners in this project with the Owatonna Foundation. They also played a big part in finishing what we needed to do. And
As they do.
yes,
Yep.
and you hate to mention a few people because you'll forget some,
Right.
and so we will be thanking all of them that evening, and there will also be a plaque commemorating Vern White and his contributions, as well as, I believe, some American flags.
Yep.
Or
And there's a flagpole that was put up, donated by VFW.
right.
Okay. So all those things will be really acknowledged that evening in a very
Yes.
proper way. Mayoral proclamation and the
Yes.
whole works. And
The whole 9 yards.
okay,
you bet.
very good. Well, that will kick off the season then? Is that when it actually begins at River Springs?
Season starts on the 8th.
Okay.
That's the day after school is done. The week before, which would be the 4th through, we have school groups coming in,
Okay.
but that's just kind of small group, is not public
Yeah,
type stuff.
for them to wrap
Yep.
up their year and have a
Yep.
good time and get them used to coming to River Springs so they can do it all summer.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we definitely want to talk about all the various things that people can come there and enjoy. And I know it's everything from just the daily hours of operation. We want to make sure that our viewers know about that and some of the special programs and passes and parties and all the things that you do out there. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we can start with the hour-wise. Like we mentioned, June 8th is when we open.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be open from 12 to 8. That's our normal hours. And then we have a Tiny Top program, runs 11 to noon, Monday through Saturday. So that's the general hours. And
So
then
the Tiny Tots open to what age if we have
that is
people
up to
listening?
age 6.
Okay.
Yep. And anybody under that can't be out there. It's basically what it is open for the zero depth entry and for mom and child and stuff, so they're not getting run over by the big kids
Okay.
and things like that. So it's
Yep.
a little bit safer, so to
Not
speak.
too much splashing and
Yep, yep.
noise and everything going on, and maybe they feel a little bit less intimidated, perhaps. So that's a great time for the young ones to be out there. Okay.
Yep. So and then that goes through August 12th, and then August 13th through the 26th. Then we're open 12 to 7.
Okay.
Just, the end of the season, a lot of things going on, the fair, all that kind of stuff. So we cut it back a little bit just for that sake. So
Okay. Okay. And then done for the season then after that? or-
26th is when we're wrapped up. Yep.
Okay, in August. All
Yep.
right. So plenty of time to enjoy, though, and all sorts of things to enjoy while you're there. Now, do you have concessions?
We have
also?
concessions, yep.
Okay.
Yep. I kind of throw out there what we have. We have a body slide, the tube slide,
Yep.
lazy river, activity pool, the zero depth entry, concessions. I guess the plunge pool is I guess the bottom of the slide stuff. So that's kind of it encompasses the whole thing there.
Okay, a whole lot of fun and
Whole lot of fun.
and we
Keeps
get
you busy.
keeps the kids busy, keeps people just active and outside, and we have those stretches of warmer weather, and it's just like the only place I think people want to be. I know that. So, in addition to the regular hours and the regular daily business, you've got a lot of things planned.
Yes.
Events that go on throughout the course of the season, and what comes up first here?
Well, we'll throw
as
a
we
couple
get
things
started?
out to you. Start with, we do have various programs. So we'll have water aerobics programs, one in the
Okay.
morning, we have one in the afternoon. We have lap swim programs going on. We also have birthday party and group rentals that can go on. Most of those are during the actual open swim time, but we do have some business parties that will start a little bit before the time and then carry into the open swim time.
Okay.
So you have that variation of things.
Okay.
And then I guess throughout the days we have various various specials rather that we do. We have every Monday is Grandparents' Day, Tuesday is Twilight Tuesday, Wednesday is Family Night. Thursday is a new one we have this year is Facebook special.
Okay.
So we'll put a special on Facebook saying, whatever it may be, first 25 people to come, they get whatever, that kind of thing. So
Okay.
it's a little bit new on there. Then we do have, most Sundays throughout the year we have a special. So if it's a Father's Day special, if it's a $2 ticket special, things of that nature, we have every Sunday for the most part we'll have a special of some sort.
Okay, in case people have not been out there, or this is the first time they're hearing about it, or maybe they've been there a little bit but not a lot, You talked about some of the things going on. You said Monday was what?
Grandparents' Day.
Grandparents' Day. And what does that mean?
Grandparent gets in free with a paid child.
Okay. And Twilight Tuesday?
Twilight Tuesday is $4 all day. Usually we have the Twilight Special that starts at 5 o'clock. Well, Twilight Tuesday is all day from noon on. You get them for $4.
Okay, all right. And then Wednesday was?
Wednesday is family night.
Okay.
That is up to 6 people in a family. It's $12 for the family to get in.
Okay.
And then anything beyond that, if you have 7, 8, in the family, it's $3 more per person.
Okay. Thursday you talked about the Facebook page, so you need to keep in touch with that and see if you can be one of those that gets in or gets that Facebook special. And then weekends busier than weekdays, I'm guessing, just
Typically,
as a general
yes.
rule?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Normally our groups come in during the weekdays, and then the weekends is the general public that will come in just because, off work and bring the family together, things of that nature, enjoy some time out there. So we have things from DJ parties to, we have some of the radio shows out there doing some live remotes and things like that. So.
Okay, my guess is if people have a question about a gathering or something, they should just give you a call, and if you can make it happen, you're going to do so. I've heard of people having a lot of great birthday parties out there and other events, and like you said, some business parties will take their fun to the water park and have a good time there too. So we did want to mention too, because we're kind of covering summer aquatics here, let's talk just a bit about Lake Holmeyer.
Lake Holmeyer, we are opening for open swim out there, but it's not going to be guarded, it's not going to be staffed this year.
Okay.
So we're having the normal swim area that they can swim in, but in the past 3-4 years, we've only guarded on weekends, and we've decided just to do as a swim at your own risk when you go out there for Lake Holmeyer this year. Okay,
well, good to note, and I'm sure that's very clearly posted, and we want people to make sure that they know that, and that if they have children they're sending out there, and you need to be with them, and that there's not going to be a guard situation as there may have been in the past. And again, city website is great. I think you can probably get to the water park information on there for all these things that we talked about today, or certainly call for more information. Or
well, and just to mention briefly, we do have individual season passes this year too.
We didn't even get to there. Okay, so check out the season passes for individuals and swim all summer.
That's right.
Okay, Kris and Eric, thank you very much. Lots of information in a short period of time, but we're going to hope for a great season for summer aquatics here in the Owatonna area, and specifically at River Springs. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great summer. We'll take a break for our supporters, and we will be right back.
Hi, this is Dave Efforts with TPS Insurance, and we are proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Hello, I'm Matthew Camp, the new plastic surgeon at Mayo Clinic Health System of Owatonna and Albert Lee. I trained in medical school at Wake Forest in North Carolina and completed plastic surgery training in Southern California at Loma Linda. Plastic surgeons provide a wide range of aesthetic and reconstructive surgery. We operate from head to toe. I look forward to meeting you.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson with the Owatonna Business Incubator. We're here to help small businesses start and to grow. We're a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
I didn't just want another job, I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
I was new to town and I didn't know where to turn for a job, so I decided to express myself.
I decided to express myself, and they helped find the right career for me.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Welcome back, and we are here to talk smoking and see. Okay, put the glasses on, Blues guy.
Thank you. It is a little bright in here. Wow,
John Hammer.
It's a whole lot better now. Thank you.
I mean, you had him there with you for a reason, didn't you? That's
Absolutely.
The Blues guy's got to be wearing the shades.
Well, I was going to play him later on instead of the harmonica, but...
Oh, okay. Yeah, John was reminiscing that we made him play the harmonica last year, and he conveniently forgot it this year. So we're going to be doing all sorts of others. You don't have to leave him on if you don't want to. I'm just
this is fine. I'm comfortable.
It is. Okay.
How about you?
John Hammer, of course, and we're also joined by Del Point. How are you, Del?
Good, Deb. Thank
you.
Good.
And we are here to talk the big event, Smokin and Steele, as we have every year and all the time now. John, have you been on the program with us before?
Last year.
It was last year. You were here with us too. So our folks kind of know you, but kind of just refresh their backgrounds a little bit about where you're coming from.
We're the familiar faces that you see around town, and this is where we get a chance to do things to give back to the community. Yeah. Now we get to indulge our passions of music and food.
It's funny how that happens.
And we do this, for the benefit of our community. It's a fundraiser for the local chapter of the Special Olympics, and all the money stays right here in the community. This is our 5th year of doing this, and in the history of the last 4 years, our donation to the local chapter has increased 600%.
Wow.
I think that's pretty darn good.
That is very good, and I'm sure they are nothing but appreciative of all that, and we, of course, are appreciative of a fun event to come and have. And as we speak, we're only a week away.
Yeah, I know. It's right around the corner. We're praying for that good weather that we had last year.
Yep, we always do.
Although we make sure things can be taken care of one way or another.
Yep.
Del's an actual competitor, and he doesn't mind a little sprinkle now and again. High winds is a little bit of an issue for him, but outside of that, and the music is both in Park Square and in the beer garden. So we're able to provide entertainment no matter what the weather is.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about the schedule. This goes June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and let's go with what your main focus is. Let's first talk a little bit about the music and how that progresses through the event, John.
Well, the important thing to mention is we start at 11 o'clock in the morning on Friday with our vendors opening for lunch.
Okay.
This is something we initiated last year, and it worked out well for everybody. People came out, got a chance to see us as we're setting things up, got to see some of the big rigs as they come on in. These are serious competitors, folks. They
This is not
put
just
a lot
on
of money
TV.
into
This is right here.
And it's right in our own backyard. Music kicks off with our VIP dinner. We have a new addition. We've decided to put music, and it's called the Headwaters Brass Band, and they do kind of a New Orleans jazz thing, and they're going to be entertaining the folks at our VIP dinner, which is a lot of fun, and that starts, the reception starts about 5 o'clock. At 5:30 we hit the headline stage in the beer garden with Eddie Devil Boy Turner. Now, the history of Eddie, I'd be dating myself if I mentioned that he used to play for Zephyr, a band in the late 70s, so I won't go there, but
I think you just did,
Eddie
but
is just amazing.
Okay.
Then we have Andrew Junior Boy Jones, who has a gal with him, Carrie Lee Pye. They're out of Texas. Andrew got started at 16 years old playing for Freddie King.
Okay.
So he's a fabulous musician.
Nice.
And then, of course, we close out Friday night with our own local fabulous love handles, which is bring your dancing shoes. Bring 2 pairs of dancing shoes. You will wear them out. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Okay.
On Saturday, we kick off with the Jimmies. Now, Jimmy Vagili is a world champion cheesemaker out of Wisconsin, and also one of the best award-winning keyboard players ever.
Well, there's a combination you don't always find. Cheese and keys.
And
Okay,
music.
all right.
It kind of goes hand in hand with barbecue as well. They kick things off on Saturday.
And I thought beans was the musical fruit.
It truly is.
Don't go there.
We'll get back to the food in a minute.
Was that your joke, Deb?
That was it. That's all I got.
Oh, we were hoping for better, but, well.
Then we're bringing out Sean Murphy, who is the voice and heart and soul of Little Feat for 16 years. Folks, this is the voice you've come to know and love, and every time you heard Little Feat, it was her singing. So that's going to be great. Then Bobby Massano is our big name on Saturday. He was Stevie Winwood's guitar player for many years, traveling with Stevie. So it's absolutely a fabulous lineup during the day. And again, we close out with Boom Boom Steve V and the Knockouts, a local band out of the Twin Cities that, again, guarantees people will be dancing.
All right. I just love some of the names. But you could just talk forever and tell me the names, and I'd be having a good time. And then as we finish up on Sunday, more music?
On Sunday is just our pancake breakfast.
Okay.
And we're famous for that. The nights really, really put on a great spread. Pretty much all you can eat.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if there was music involved there or not, but by the time we hit through Saturday, we've had lots of it and lots of great stuff. Do we need pancakes? Give me some carbs. We need that after all that's been going on. Well, let's swing to food because obviously, Del, as he mentioned, you are a competitor in this and have been doing so all the years that it's been going?
No. I was at the first year basically as a one of the sponsors and started walking around and looking at some of the competitors and just thought, wow, this is really neat. And so the last 2 years I have competed and have competed in other contests as well. And
it's become a passion.
Yeah, and kind of an expense draw too. This January, my team and I went down to Unadilla, Georgia, to a barbecue cooking class that was put on by Myron Mixon, who's the winningest barbecue guy in history. He's won over $1 million, 180 grand championships, 5 world championships.
Got some good tips and tricks.
Well, we thought so. We were so excited. We competed last weekend in Faribault and at Minnesota in May. And the guy sitting next to me was at the same class I was, and he had bought the rig right from Myron. And I'm thinking, oh man, we're not going to have a chance. But I beat him in every category.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Congratulations! Woo, good job.
So, and that's all it takes. I didn't come in first in anything, but you know, it's really fun, and you'll see rigs from all over. We competed against last weekend the national champion from last year, and they'll be there at Smokin and Steele. We've competed against people that have been on Barbecue Pitmaster on TLC. There was somebody in Faribault last week. You know, it's been a lot of fun.
Keeps you busy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What is the picture of?
Oh, that
we
was
have
just
a photo.
a picture.
I'm not sure of who we have on the photo.
This is my barbecue team and my brother and Myron Mixon.
Okay, what's your name? And I have to say, before you say your name, is it something we can say? Because some of them aren't.
We're Grumpy Old Men Barbecue. Because we started off in a fish house.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Like the names of the bands, some of the names of the teams are really creative, and some of them risque, aren't they not?
Well, see our butt smoke and, you know, things like that.
I was just laughing last year. Oh,
I don't know,
well, we just did. So, in any case,
the
yours
food
is
is
a little
great.
tamer.
Let me explain a little bit about it, though. When you get there are food vendors that will be selling barbecue and different things, and the competitors will be basically cooking for judges, and they have certified, trained judges from the Kansas City Barbecue Society that will be there. There's usually anywhere from 50 to 60 teams in a competition. And so it's fierce competition. We have to provide 4 meats, basically, chicken, ribs, pulled pork, and barbecue or beef brisket.
Okay.
And we have to
gamed all of those,
basically, we'll cook up 4, 5, 6 racks of ribs to get 6 portions to give to the judges. 2 or 3 pork butts. Can you say that?
Yes,
the Boston butts. And you know, just for 6, you know, deals, and a big beef brisket.
And these judges are this is the real deal here.
There's some local ones. Most of the judges have been through a barbecue judging class and are certified by the KCBS.
Oh, darn. So just my love of barbecue doesn't get me in.
Right. You know.
But you could take the class this year.
That's right. That's right. Something I'd like to do so I know what I'm doing. What they're looking for.
It sounds like you know what you're doing.
But, you know, the thing is, it's kind of addictive. You know, you get into it, and the rigs that are out there are amazing. There are some people that have spent upwards of $250,000 on a semi-tractor with a trailer and the whole bit, down to a guy with a Weber smoker and or homemade out of a propane tank. And my smoker is one of the biggest there. It's a 1,000 gallon fuel oil tank.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
And with a rotisserie
clean it out.
Oh, thank you.
Been out of the ground since
Sounds
68,
like it might be a
so
little
don't worry.
dangerous if it were not. So you're competing, you're being judged, but there's plenty of food for the public, and that's what we want to let people know too, because that smell is amazing. I was not even going to say you don't even have to get close to the fairgrounds to smell that wafting on the breeze, but there's lots of opportunities for us to eat too, right?
Yes, and because there's vendors there that provide the food, the competitors aren't really supposed to provide the food to it's through the vendors.
But they are good.
Yes, they are. And the other thing that's going on too, and this is another part of the fundraising part, there's actually a cornhole tournament, it's a beanbag tournament. There's actually a national organization. And so they're having a sanctioned tournament there, and the Special Olympians will have their own little beanbag tournament there, and so that'll be kind of neat. And there's also a Pro versus Joe, where they take last year's winner of Smokin and Steele and pit them against somebody local that's going to try to beat him.
Very nice.
And then there's a backyard barbecue where our local barbecue people can come bring their grills and set up and do that. There's also a kids queue on Friday night, and so they'll provide the meat and the grills and things, and so
There's so much going on. I know I've had a great time, been there, did some harmonica lessons one year, and sampled the food and smelled the stuff and congratulated the people that are winning, and it's just a great time.
There's also a tractor pull.
Okay.
Thursday or Saturday afternoon, right when I wanted to take a nap. By the way,
it's an antique tractor display. Actually, we were going to do the pull, and then we figured we didn't want to tear up the grounds up there.
Okay.
But we are teaching kids harmonica lessons again. We provide the harmonica. Folks, you need to go to smokinandsteele.com to sign up for any of these activities you want to get involved in.
Find out more about it.
Check out
With the exception of the beer garden, everything else is free.
Perfect. Can't beat that. Lots of food to be had and great competition to see. So, John and Del, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your latest wins. Good luck in the competition, and it sounds like we're going to have a whole lot of fun this year at Smokin' and Steele.
So smoking good time.
Thank you. Thank you again for joining us. We'll take a break for our supporters, and we'll be back to wrap up for today.
Hi, Warren Abraham, Abraham Consulting Technologies, your one-stop technology shop. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Hello, I'm Shawn McNulty with the Sterling House Assisted Living, a part of Brookdale Senior Living. Our mission is to enrich the lives of those we serve with compassion, respect, excellence, and integrity. We are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
So many things going on in our community. We are so happy to have all of our guests here and talk about the great things that are going on in and around Owatonna and Steele County. We do remind you, of course, Farmers Market is now open for the season, so including this weekend, Memorial Weekend, so stop down and join them. It's 7 to 1 o'clock every Saturday, and the 11 at 7 concert series kicks off this coming Thursday. That will be May 31st with the first of the concert series outdoors in Central Park at 7 o'clock. On 11 consecutive Thursdays. That's why it's called that. We do remind you also of the Night to Prevent Child Abuse coming up this Friday to support our Exchange Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse, and that is going to be at the Eagles Club at 7 o'clock. Center for Family Unity can get you your tickets, or you can call them at 363-1118. It will be an evening of entertainment, hors d'oeuvres, and a silent auction, a lot of fun going on there. So you can participate in that if you're not a golfer. If you are a golfer and want to participate in that event, there's probably still time to join a foursome if you're just a single, or create a foursome and quick get in some golf to support our Center for Family Unity. And that will be on Saturday, Golfing to Prevent Child Abuse, with a great day of golf at Brooktree with a registration at 8:30 and a shotgun start at 9 o'clock, and a lunch and awards that follow all that. Don't forget, compost site is open in the county now, so if you're out there cleaning up the yard or you need some compost, head out to the Steele County compost site. Give them a call if you want more information about their hours, 247-50206, or Steele County Recycling Hotline has that information as well, 451-5443. And don't forget about Smokin' and Steele coming up next weekend, as we just talked about, the 1st through the 3rd. And next week for our Owatonna Today Show, of course, on Memorial Day, we'll be taking a break, and we hope you have a safe and wonderful weekend. On Wednesday and Friday, then, we'll join you again. We'll be talking about e-cycling with Retrofit, our interview with Jim Kiefer, Teacher of the Year. We'll have a legislative wrap-up with Corey Kath, and we'll be talking Home Instead Senior Care. So please join us next week. We'll see you then.